thing is, Chari, the things like buses and lorries, these are commercial vehicles. These are not run privately, right? They are earning money. So if they are earning money, right? I mean, why can't you just increase it a little bit and make sure that they do a proper job? Because they are the by putting a price cap, the government or the ministry is pushing them to a corner where they have to do it at a very non-attentive way, where they will just check, okay, you get into a bus, you will check the underneath and see if there are any oil leaks, right? You will check and see. I mean, especially in this case, brakes are very important, right? I mean, there is no brake efficiency test done. Like now in other countries for commercial vehicles and all that, they do a brake where they take the vehicle for a drive and they check. In Sri Lanka, none of the testing facilities, I mean, I have been to one or two that I know of, not one or two, maybe a few more that I have been to. They don't take the bus and go for a drive and do a brake check and all that. Nothing is done because the reason is they don't have time to do it. And and if they do all that, they can only, let's say, accommodate maybe 5 or 6 buses a day. So just imagine 500 into 6 is 3,000 bucks. With 3,000 bucks, can you run a garage? Can you pay a person who comes from the ministry, who's certified for the ministry and all? Can you do all that? You can't. So this, I think the government urgently needs to address this and get this into order, where they do the regulatory framework and they let these people, you give them the minimum standards, and you need to have a discussion with the, discussion with the people who are actually doing, the garage owners, and say, okay, if you're doing this properly, what's the price? And on the other hand, the garage owners have to give the what do you call have to be very precise, saying that they will do a right job.
Yeah.
Because if that thing is not done, then the trans ministry can go helter-belter and go and nail the guy and make it even a criminal offense. Because end of the day, he has not done his part.
Yeah.
So all these things go into play, where we have a very loose system where it can be very easily abused.